light right here. You go to Canada, Niagara Falls, you take a left, you go to downtown Buffalo. So if your GPS takes you to the factory like mine just did, know that the actual museum is about 6.8 miles away, about 10 minutes, and we are headed there now. Okay, now I'm back on the right path here. Strangely enough, I'm only like 0.1 mile away from the museum. Kids, don't film and drive. Okay, I'm almost to the museum. Getting close, just up here on the right. Sorry for the extra little bit of a tour I gave you. All right, here it is. You can see it right up here on the right. You can see the big Pierce Arrow sign straight ahead. This is the building on the right here. I'm kind of tagging along with a little tour group. They're not open today. Oh, crap. They've got it cordoned off. All right, so I guess I got to go around the other way. Hold, please. All right, take 3 here. I did not expect their driveway to be, or their parking lot to be cordoned off. So they're having a little private tour today, and you'll see inside there's a Frank Lloyd Wright. Let's see, enter over here. There's a Frank Lloyd Wright recreation of a gas station that was never built, made out of copper. And the people today, they're from the copper company that donated everything. So I'll see you in there. Okay, I'm in the museum. You will hear someone talking in the background. That is an official private tour that's occurring right now. So I'm going to try to stay a little far away from them because I don't want there to be overlapping voices talking. But this is really an amazing museum to attend and go to. I apologize, my gimbal is kind of going crazy on me here. But there's a lot of different cars. It's not just Pierce Arrow cars here, and you'll see in a moment the whole history, including bicycles, which is really cool. So this is a lot to take in. So I'm not going to get too in depth on anything, but I will talk about the cars as it's appropriate. Obviously this is an iconic Ford GT Gulf Oil. I'm assuming that this is probably a super performance car. Yeah, tribute car. Yeah, very, very cool. I don't know what that is. But there's also a lot of literature here. It's really the bicycles that are fascinating, honestly, where they got their started years ago. It's a nice little Corvette line right here. Look at the old Jello. The old Jello. Ah, that's cool. Looks original paint. I don't think these are the original horses. So the tour is up there to the left. So I'm going to go around this way. This is cool. Check out the Jello. I worked for Kraft Foods for a while, so got a special thought about that. Oh, I love this. This buffalo here. I mean, we are in Buffalo, New York, you know, so got to have the B8 Buffalo there. All right, let's look at these cars here. 1921 Templar. Not familiar with the Templar. All right, I'll just read these cars off here. 1931 Chrysler CD8. Buffalo Head. Buffalo Electric, interesting. Oh, here we go. 1902 Buffalo Electric Stanhope. Huh. So that must be one of the earliest electric cars ever made, I would assume. That's cool. Oh yeah, look, you can see the tiller in there. Oh, this is just the electric display here. So here's the 1930 Ohio Electric, made in Toledo, Ohio. They also had a Detroit Electric. I didn't know they had an Ohio Electric. And then look at this big Pierce Arrow town car, 1919. Now you can see Pierce Arrow is known for integrating the headlight into the body there, into the front fender. We'll get a better look over here.
After I buy things, they say, okay, we'll pay for it. And they pay for both things.
Yeah, there's the headlight I'm talking about. Integration right there.
More of a dedication of this to
That's a huge town car. Look at
By
that.
coincidence, 30 years ago, I chased that trophy at Hershey.
And then a lot of the
guy would bring it. Like, too much.
hood ornaments.
Finally sold it to me.
So you could just spend a lot of time here really enjoying
And that's his car.
all that this museum has to offer here.
Something.
A lot of
Afterward.
stuff you'll never see anywhere else, honestly.
These are the two biggest monks in the world. They're made in Toronto.
My gosh, look at some of these old tin toys here. Old Doc Yak back there. That one looks pretty funny. But again, just a ton of them.
Okay, I'm holding up so far. I haven't dropped it.
Look at all this huge Jaguar there.
We have a lot of parties here. We have parties coming up even this
All
Saturday.
right, I'm going to see if I can pop over to the other side. Okay, here you'll see the bicycles I'm talking about. I mean, just the history and the originality. These mostly look all original.
Famous Corvettes in the world.
Pretty cool.
The World's Fair car that I went to see when I was 19.
I'm going to have to listen to what he says and then bring it to your attention here in a second. He's got some nice facts going on. So we might join him for the second half so we can kind of make sure I don't miss anything.
Come here from Denmark. Worked here at Henry Ford. Bought the company.
A lot of great stuff on the walls here from a historic perspective. Oh, I heard L88, most famous race car. Let's go go back to him. Let's follow up. I can get this stuff here in a minute. So this must be the L88 car. Here's the World's Fair car. You can see by the extra headlights or tail lights back here. A couple interesting things here. You can see the extra openings on the back. And then I heard him say that this Jello was on the show American Pickers. They actually approached Jim, who's the host here from the museum, about this wagon, pure and original, and they approached him. So if you go watch the American Pickers episode, you will be able to see this Jello wagon on the episode. I love this Corvette here. Wow. Let's go to the front. Here's the, you can see the the fuel injection coming out of the hood. That's cool.
Right from the factory about 2 months ago. And that is a full
All right, they're unveiling the Ferrari. Wow. So is that a mock-up? Okay. That's
But it
cool.
was, part of the purchase of the car, he got to had a model, so everything, the color, everything that he wanted on the car they would make. And ultimately, he didn't like the color. He wound up ordering it in yellow.
Oh, wow.
Instead.
What year would this be then?
15?
15? Okay. That's really cool. Is that a super performance version of the GT40? You know?
It's a replica.
Right.
This was the original part of the museum. In 2002, Jim announced he was going to build a Frank Lloyd Wright designed filling station as part of the museum. And at that point, we thought it was going to go outside. So we got a grant from New York State for just $3 million. And When he got a second grant or a second $3 million, the idea was to put the station inside an atrium, essentially, with the collection around. So I heard the story of the great company Wright, the 14 miles outside.
Here's some of the cool toys, original toys they have. A lot of die cast. Really old ones here. Okay, I'm back over to the side. Sorry. I know this is kind of hectic, but you know, trying to do what I can when I can here. All right, so here's all the bicycles. These go way back. 1898, 1890s. There's a tandem with 3 seats on it. So again, just really beautiful, great stuff. You can see on the walls everywhere. And then this is, here's the Thomas Flyer section. You can see some of there's a Pierce Aero bike maybe. I don't know. I'm not a motorcycle expert, so correct me if I'm wrong here. Old signs. 1911 emblem, 1-cylinder motorcycle. Then we've got a Thomas Flyer here. Looks like the seats might be original. All right, and then we've got kids' cars here. Just all sorts of amazing stuff. Another horse-drawn carriage. And then I flew by these earlier. There's a Pierce right here. This black and blue beauty that just started spinning around. All right, we're going to go into the other part of the building now. Okay. Wow, there's a Playboy car. You don't see many of those. Wow, look at these old toys here. And then this gas station here is a Frank Lloyd Wright designed gas station, which I'll go to here in a second. Actually, I'll say it now. All right, so it's kind of crazy because first off, it's made of copper. Second off, it has 2 spires that go way up to the top that are like lightning rods. Third, the gas is stored in the roof, the ceiling there, so and it's gravity fed. So you can see right about right here is where the hoses come down. And then inside there's 2 fireplaces, one on the first floor and then one in the bottom. So you've got highly electrical flammables. You got flammable stuff near fire, near copper, near lightning rods. So it's a good thing this was never put into production. They never actually built one. This one was created from Frank Lloyd Wright blueprint, so it was never actually built. So let's look at some of the motorcycles over here while they're doing their tour. DSA, Triumph, Sunbeam, 1927. Wow. Here's an unrestored old Harley. Sorry, my GoPro gimbal skills are still being worked on. Okay, so here's the line of some really nice cars they have at the museum. This is cool because this is a 63 409 Impala Super Sport. So in 62, the little 409 was up there on the fender. 63, it went back there, where you can see it. And then just a nice run of Hollywood Hornet. 1940 Lincoln. We've got a nice big beautiful Cadillac. An Austin. Then look at this. A Bugatti. Beautiful Bentley here. 1934 Roadster. And then we get into the big ones, the big Pierce Arrows. The reason people are going to this museum. Now this is not an official tour day, so not all of the lights are on. This is kind of cool, just this little baby Peugeot. Look at this little sucker, that's cute. Gets kind of dark back here. A motorette. Interesting stuff. There's Pierce Arrow engine back there. Kind of get an overview of the whole area here. It's a big open area. Got a nice little hot rod, another Corvette. I see a nice big poster here of the Thomas Flyer in 1908. Buffalo's Thomas Flyer World Champion. And this is cool. This is a Cadillac Brougham. These are pretty rare. 4-door, but the 2-door is in the back, open like a suicide door.
Please use the railing.
And then you can see the stainless steel top. There's an upstairs here. I don't know that we'll go upstairs right now. See another cool hot rod. A lot of toys, a lot of cool stuff. So if you can't read this, this is Frank Lloyd's script for the chain that used to be, I think it's Tidal, and you can see up here we have next to the Shell pump, we've got the new, or the old Tidal sign up there, along with a lot of cool gas pumps, some automobilia, all sorts of good stuff. All right, so here's the behind the scenes at the Pierce Arrow Museum. The lights are literally still being turned on, so I'm just going to do a quick walk through. I'll call out a couple of cool, these are all in really nice shape. El Camino, Impala. I'll just do a quick call out on a few of these cars. Oh, we don't need to uncover too many of them. Oh, nice. Nice Packard, Caribbean, one of those, right?
Yep, Caribbean, beautiful.
Does it have a blue inlay, if I had to guess? Let's see what color. Oh, it's yellow. Nice. Usually I see aqua blue. Very nice.
Really cool car.
Looks like we got a Corvette. Is that a Corvette next to it?
Yeah,
We can just pull up the 58 or 60. Yeah, you got the quad headlights. 60. There we go. All right.
Beautiful
Nice.
shape.
Yeah, that looks
Trophy
wonderful.
winner.
Little CJ6, I think.
Classic car.
The fabulous fiberglass. Oh, you got some cool trucks back here. Look at this. This tow truck. Pierce Arrow tow truck. No, you sure won't see one of those somewhere else. We got a 40th anniversary Corvette, looks like. Oh, look at that old, another Pierce Arrow back there. Might have to ask for one of these. Oh, look at this old Pierce Arrow here. Wow, that's an old fire truck. Well, that's cool. All right, that one's, let's see, a Buick, 75 Buick. We don't need to uncover that. Oh, it looks like there's maybe a Stanley Steamer. This looks like a Chevrolet, 69 Cadillac. Is that a Stanley Steamer right there?
It's a Stewart truck built here in Buffalo.
Oh my gosh, a Stewart?
Stewart Lippard truck.
Stewart Lip. Wow, that's very original.
Yeah.
You can even see the Wow, look at that radiator. That's nuts.
Very interesting vehicle.
Very interesting.
There's a really nicer restored one in one of our other buildings, but
Wow.
I prefer this.
Yeah, see the originality on it. A nice four-door. All right, we'll just run through these fairly quick. What's underneath this?
90-something T-Bird.
All right, don't worry about it.
No, 06, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
not it.
Corvair. Mercury. Wow. I like the fact there's some four-doors in here. Ice cream truck. Is that what that is? An ice cream truck?
Ice truck.
Ice truck.
Model T ice truck.
Model T ice truck. Look at
I don't think
that.
it was actually originally a nice truck. I think it was
Sure.
somebody.
They did a nice job, though.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I love this. That's cool, that Pontiac. All right, then we got a 70s, early 80s Corvette and 78. All right, wow, look at the wood grain. We had one of these with only 7,000 miles on
That's
it.
like the cherry on the top of our collection.
Cherry on the
One
top.
better car made in 1985.
And that's not saying much. All right, I got a Mercedes here. All right, oh, we got more on the other side.
Oh yeah. Where you look?
Everywhere we look. Now this is one of the little Cosworth Vegas, I believe.
Exactly.
Those have started to appreciate. Nice SSL Camino back there. Oh, look at this.
It's cool Oldsmobile. The interior on the thing, it's like a jewelry.
Yeah, look at the color. Such a 50s color.
Yeah, that's a factory color.
Factory color. Oh yeah, look at this nice interior here. Got a hot rod. Another Woody. That's an old Woody right there.
It's a Model A
Now-
Huckster pickup.
Is that a salt flats car back there? Or just a drag?
dragster.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Got it ready to go. Just hook it to the back of your car. Got a Chevy 350.
Next to an Overland that was sitting in someone's barn out
Wow.
in Rockport.
An Overland, yeah.
That's actually one of my favorites. It's kind of
An old Ford. You got the Excalibur. Do you know what year that Excalibur is?
neat. It's a Gazelle, actually.
Oh, a Gazelle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wish it were nice. This Buick sedan is really cool.
Oh, that's nice. We got a little, is that a little Crosley?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cincinnati born. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really neat.
That's in great shape. Looks good from what I can see of it. These Crosleys are so ugly, they're cute.
Exactly.
Or they're just so ugly. Haven't
No.
got that little snout on them. This is an interesting one with the back the way it is.
It was like a delivery thing or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. All right. Is that it for the cars?
That is it for the cars.
Thanks so much for the little impromptu tour here.
You're welcome. My pleasure. I'm glad he thought it was a good idea.